Whatever you've heard so far about the Nikki Noida case, almost 80% of it was fake. The reality lies in the original video footage from that day, and now a very important piece of evidence has just surfaced. It turns out Nikki had given a statement at the hospital before she passed away, a statement that could flip this entire case upside down and raise serious questions about who the real criminal actually was. The person we all thought to be the culprit maybe wasn't guilty at all, and by the end of this video you'll know who the actual criminal might have been, so we can raise our voices together for Nikki's justice. Well, friends, welcome back. My name is Ali, and you're watching Meld Snippets. The main character in today's story had shifted back to India from Canada after earning money abroad with dreams of starting a business. And just like that, I want to share with you another way of earning a platform called Beno, through which you can start trading. Bomb is actually a very solid software that allows you to learn trading, practice it, and then begin your real trading journey. I'll tell you more about this later in the video. Now let's move to the real story. On August 21st, 2025, around 5:30 in the evening, loud screams were heard from inside a house. At the same time, someone was recording a video. Moments later, an ambulance arrived and Nikki was rushed to Fortis Hospital, but within a short time, the doctors referred her to another hospital before leaving Fortis. Nikki gave a statement that was officially recorded. In this document, Nikki clearly stated that the fire injuries she suffered were caused by a cylinder explosion. When this statement was handed over to the police, it opened a completely new angle in the investigation. What everyone had believed until now suddenly seemed false. Later that night, while being shifted to the next hospital, Nikki passed away. At around 10:30 that night, Nikki's body was brought home. Shockingly, her sister raised no voice, filed no complaint, and informed no one about what had happened. The entire family, her in-laws, and her own side spent the night silently by Nikki's side. The next morning, 22nd August at 8 o'clock am, both families gathered in Greater Noida and performed Nikki's last rites. Even at that time, no fur or complaint had been filed. By 9:30 am, everyone had dispersed. Only then Nikki's sister Kanchan, burning with anger, went to the police station. She accused Nikki's in-laws of being responsible and lodged a complaint naming almost the entire family. By then, Nikki's husband Vipin had vanished. Police tracked him down after a chase, and during the pursuit, he injured his leg and was caught. Advertisement segment about Binomo trading app inserted here. Up until this point, everyone thought Vipin was the real culprit, but a week later, Nikki's viral videos, the same ones recorded by her sister Kanchan, raised suspicions. In one clip, Kanchan is heard saying, "Sister, what have you done to yourself?" This led investigators and the public to wonder, did Kanchan know Nikki may have set herself on fire? Was the narrative being twisted? When police confronted Kanchan about her voice in the video, she denied it, claiming the videos were manipulated. She also admitted that one of the viral videos showing Vipin beating Nikki was actually 6 months old, not from the day of her death. This deepened police suspicion that Kanchan was deliberately misleading them. Now, the two key pieces of evidence, the hospital statement and the videos, were verified. Fortis staff initially confirmed Nikki had given the cylinder blast statement with signatures and forms properly documented, but later investigations revealed this was fake. Nikki had not given that statement at all. Instead, her in-laws had manipulated the hospital staff into writing it. When police searched the house thoroughly, they found no trace of any cylinder blast, because if a gas cylinder had exploded, there would have been major damage to walls and surroundings. Nothing of the sort was found. This confirmed the hospital document was fabricated. Meanwhile, the CCTV footage that supposedly proved Vipin was outside during the incident also came under suspicion. Police suspected the timestamps may have been tampered with. So far, what has been established is this: Vipin had been harassing Nikki for years over dowry demands. Their marriage, since 2016, had been full of tension and abuse. Nikki's life was suffocating inside that house. But even now, police cannot confirm who the true culprit is. Suspicion still lingers around Nikki's sister. Kanchan too, did she manipulate evidence to frame others? Since the case gained media limelight, police are moving very carefully, re-verifying every piece of evidence. A single false lead could punish the wrong person. But the harsh truth is no matter who the real culprit turns out to be, an innocent life has been lost. Nikki is no longer among us. Her child will grow up without a mother. Her family is shattered, and in the end, what greater tragedy can there be? In the Nikki Noida case, about 80% of what you've been told so far was fake. The real video from that day showed something very different, and the most shocking revelation just came to light. Police have now obtained a statement Nikki gave before dying inside the hospital. This statement has the potential to completely flip the case and raise serious questions. The person everyone believed to be the criminal may not have been guilty at all. New suspicions are now falling on other people, and by the end of this story, you will know who the real culprit of that day was and why we must raise our voice for Nikki's justice. The main character in this story had shifted back to India from Canada after earning money there to start a business. The video also contained a promotion about passive income and trading apps like Binomo, explaining how people can practice trading through demo accounts, then move to real accounts and earn withdrawals directly to their bank. On August 21, 2025, around 5:30 p.m., screams were heard inside a house. At that same moment, a video was being recorded. Soon after, an ambulance arrived and Nikki was rushed to Fortis Hospital. Very quickly, she was referred to another hospital, but before leaving, Nikki gave a recorded statement inside Fortis, one that would later shake the case. In her statement, Nikki said that the burns on her body were caused by a gas cylinder explosion. When this hospital document reached the police, the entire direction of the case shifted. Soon after, Nikki died while being taken to another hospital. Around 10:30 p.m., her body was brought back home. Surprisingly, her sister raised no voice at that time, filed no complaint, and told no one. Both families, in-laws and parents stayed at the house through the night. The next morning, 22 August at 8 a.m. in Greater Noida, both families gathered for Nikki's funeral. By 9:30 a.m. the rites were completed, but still no police complaint was filed. Then suddenly Nikki's sister Kanchan went to the police station in anger. She accused Nikki's in-laws of causing her death, naming almost the entire family in the fur. By then, Nikki's husband Vipin had disappeared. Police soon tracked him down. Vipin tried to run but was injured in the leg and caught. The video again inserted a Binomo promotion about demo accounts, signals, deposits, withdrawals, and referral bonuses. Everyone still believed Vipin was the criminal, but a week later, a major twist emerged. In the viral videos recorded by Nikki's sister, Kanchan's voice was heard saying, "Sister, what have you done to yourself?" This raised the possibility that Nikki may have set herself on fire, and Kanchan knew it. Police summoned Kanchan for questioning. She denied it, saying that voice wasn't hers, and claimed that one of the viral videos wasn't from the day of Nikki's death at all but was 6 months old, showing Vipin beating his wife earlier. This raised suspicions about Kanchan as well. Meanwhile, two pieces of evidence were verified. One, the hospital statement document with doctor's signature seemed to confirm Nikki said it was a cylinder blast. Two, the viral video confirmed to be months old, not recent. Police then checked CCTV footage around the house. It showed that at the exact time of the incident, Vipin was outside on the street, not inside the house. This contradicted the earlier claims. Still, police arrested Vipin, his brother, his father, and his mother on charges of dowry harassment and cruelty. But when deeper investigation was carried out, the hospital statement itself turned out to be fake. Doctors and nurses revealed that Nikki never gave such a statement. It had been manipulated. In reality, Nikki's in-laws had provided those false details to hospital staff to shift blame. This revealed that from the very first night, a massive cover-up had been underway. Even CCTV footage may have been tampered with. Police are still verifying, but strong suspicion remains that evidence was manipulated. So far, it is clear that Vipin had been harassing Nikki for dowry for a long time. She had been suffering in that household since their marriage in 2016. But the exact truth of what happened that night remains uncertain, whether it was murder, suicide, or conspiracy. Police are continuing deep investigation, carefully re-verifying each piece of evidence to avoid punishing the wrong person. Whatever the case, the harsh reality is that Nikki is no longer alive. A young, innocent woman lost her life. Her husband is in jail. Her child will grow up without parents' love, and one family's world has been shattered forever.